Hi students, now we will discuss about one of the simple chapters in mathematics, that is coordinate geometry. Now this plane board, it can be divided into 4 regions by drawing a horizontal line and a vertical line. Let us draw a horizontal line first. It's a horizontal line and it is a vertical line. Now this line, horizontal line, is called the x-axis, and where the point where this x-axis and this y-axis is another vertical line is called the y-axis. So these two lines meet, that is called the origin. So O is the origin where the x-axis and the y-axis meet. Now to the right side of 0, in a number line, when we move from left to right, what happens? The value increases. Similarly, if you represent some points after 0 on x-axis at equal distances, those points will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. Similarly, to the left of origin on the x-axis, the points will be negative numbers, that is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, etc. Similarly, on the y-axis, the points lying above the origin, that will be positive numbers. That is, this point will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Similarly, below it will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, etc. You see, this horizontal line and the vertical line divide this plane into 4 regions, region 1, 2, 3, 4. These regions are called quadrant. They are called quadrant. This is called first quadrant. This is called the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. Now consider a bee that is flying over this plane, and let it sit at this point. Now the bee is at the point A. Now how can you tell the position of the bee at the point A? We say that the position of the bee at A is 3, 2. From the point, you should draw a line perpendicular to the x-axis that will meet at the point 3. Similarly, from the point, you draw a line perpendicular to the y-axis that is at the point 2. So we say that the position of that fly at point A is 3, 2, where 3 is called the x-coordinate. What is 3 is called? 3 is called the x-coordinate, and 2 is called the y-coordinate. So the position of an object is given by x-coordinate and y-coordinate. Clear? Now x-coordinate is also known as abscissa. What it is called? It is also known as abscissa, and y-coordinate is known as ordinate. It is also called ordinate. Okay, so abscissa is x-coordinate and ordinate is y-coordinate. So the position of the object at A is 3, 2. First you should write the x-coordinate, then you should write the y-coordinate. Now after some time, if this fly or this bee is moving to a point B, this is the point B. Now can you tell me the position of this fly at the point B? What you have to do? Yes, first you should write the x-coordinate, then you should write the y-coordinate. To find the x-coordinate, draw a line perpendicular to the x-axis, that is -2. To find the y-coordinate, draw a line perpendicular to the y-axis, that is at 1. So the position of the fly or the bee at the point B is what? -2, 1. Now I will mark some points on this plane. Now you should tell the position coordinates. Okay. Now see, I draw a point here. The point is C. Now another point is here, that is D. Another point is here, that is E. You should tell me the coordinates of the points C, D and E. Can you tell me what is the coordinate of C? The first step, what you have to do? you should find what is the x-coordinate. This is the x-axis. You should find what is x-coordinate. To find the x-coordinate from the point C, what you should draw? Yeah, a perpendicular you should draw towards x-axis. That will meet at point 5. So 5 is the x-coordinate. To find the y-coordinate from the point C, draw a line perpendicular to the y-axis. That will meet at -3. So what is the position coordinate of point C? Yes, the point C is 5, -3. Now what is the coordinate of point D? What you have to do? From D, draw a line perpendicular to the x-axis. That is at -5. Then draw a line perpendicular to the y-axis. That is at 3. So the coordinate of D is -5, 3. Clear? Now what is the coordinate of E? What is the x-coordinate? To get x-coordinate, draw a perpendicular to the x-axis. That will meet at -1. Y-coordinate, that is -6. So we got coordinates of some points A, B, C, D and E here. Now, if you take any point in the first quadrant, its x-coordinate will be positive and y-coordinate will be positive. Okay, so in the first quadrant, both will be positive. Now look at the second quadrant. If you find any point here, what will be the x-coordinate? Look at the examples we have taken. X-coordinate will be negative, isn't it? X-coordinate, because when you find the x-coordinate, you should draw a line perpendicular to the x-axis, but here it will be always negative numbers. So it will be negative. What about the y-coordinate? You see, y-coordinate will be always positive. Now in third quadrant, if you take any points, you see, its x-coordinate will be what? Always negative. And what about the y-coordinate? That also negative. So it will be always negative. X-coordinate will be negative and y-coordinate will be negative. But just vertical opposite. You see, in the first quadrant, both will be positive. Third quadrant, both will be negative. Second quadrant, first one is negative, second one is positive. But in the fourth quadrant, you see, the first one is positive, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate will be negative. I think it is clear to you. Now, can you tell me what will be the point? We have reached C, D, E. Okay. Can you tell me what is this point F, the coordinate of point F? To find the coordinate of point F, what is the x coordinate? You should draw a, here we have drawn a perpendicular line to x-axis. So here the point is 7 itself. Now to find the y coordinate, what you have to do? Draw a line perpendicular to the y-axis where it meets. Yes, it meets at its origin 0. So that is 0, 7, 0. Now let us take one more example. What is the point? See, F we have taken. Yes, what is the coordinate of G here? What is the coordinate of G? X coordinate is -4. What is the y coordinate? 0. So it is -4, 0. So you take any point on x-axis, its coordinate will be always of the form x will be there. That means any value it can take on the x-axis, but its y coordinate will be always 0. So any point on x-axis can be represented as x, 0 because its y coordinate will be always 0. Similarly, G we have taken here. Now the point is H. What is the coordinate of point H here, children? First you should write what is x coordinate. To find the x coordinate, you should draw a line perpendicular to the x-axis. It is origin. Origin means 0, 0. Here x coordinate will be 0, y coordinate will be 0. Okay. So when you draw a line, its x coordinate is 0. What is y coordinate? Y coordinate is 6. You take any other value. You see here you take another point. What is H after I? This is a point I. What is the coordinate of point I? What is x coordinate? 0. What is y coordinate? -5. So from this what we conclude? You see it is 0, 6, 0, -5. So if you take any point on y-axis, its x coordinate will be always 0. You see, you take any point on this y-axis, its x coordinate will be 0, but it will have some y coordinate. Here it is 6, here it is -5, etc. Is it clear? So any point on x-axis is represented as x, 0, but on y-axis it is 0, y. Now I will give you some points. You should tell me where it is. We have reached at I. Next point is J. K, L, M. It will be clear to you. J is -7, yes we have -7, -7, 2. It is -3, -5. It is 2, -1. It is 2, 5. You have to mark these points. J, -7, 2. Where will be -7, 2? On x coordinate, x axis, you should find where is minus 7. Here it is minus 7. On y axis, you should find where is 2. Here is 2. On y axis, this is positive, this is negative numbers. So it is 2. Y axis 2, x axis minus 7. So this is the point that represents what? That represents J. Because here x coordinate is minus 7, y coordinate is what? 2. Clear, children? Yes, this is the point J. Now where is the point K? Minus 3, 5. X coordinate is minus 3. That is minus 3. Y coordinate is minus 5. So it is minus 5. So where is the point? Yes, this is the point K. Because if you draw a line, where will you reach? Yes, x coordinate is minus 3, y coordinate is minus 5. Isn't it? So this is the point K. That is, yes, minus 3, minus 5. Now can you find where is L? 2 comma minus 1. X is 2. This is x is 2. Y is minus 1. This is y is minus 1. So this is the point that represents L. It is 2 minus 1. L is 2 comma minus 1. Clear? Where is M? 2 comma 5. M is x coordinate is 2. X coordinate is 2. Y coordinate is 5. Where is y coordinate? 5 here. So where is the point? This is the point that represents M. M is 2 comma 5. Because x coordinate is what? 2. Y coordinate is 5. So this is how we have to represent points on a Cartesian plane. This is called a Cartesian plane, where a horizontal line is represented as x-axis and a vertical line is represented as y-axis, and where these lines meet is called the origin, and the position coordinate of origin, that is 0 comma 0, and to the right of origin on x-axis the points are positive, to the left they are negative, to the top above this origin on y-axis points are taken as positive, and below 0 or origin the points are taken as negative. Now we have learned how to locate the point and how to give name for a particular point. Now any point on x-axis is taken as x comma 0, any point on y-axis is taken as 0 comma y. I think it's very simple. Now we will solve more problems of this type when we do NCERT exercises.